Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Okay, we're good. Yeah, all right. All right, so we're back to the video. So originally we developed a this is what we were working on. No. So it's a thumbnail generator, and we had so here it is. It's still developing right here on cursor, and we made the UI on Google Gemini. So I had it make a UI in one file, and we chose the UI from right here. We used the prompt, create the UI UX for Next.js React app thumbnail generator with prompt window, home page, etc., stored in a single file. And so it did that right here. And then I said, make it more beautiful and pretty. And so we did that, preview the code. This is what it came up with. And we've got it launched right here. You can see it's at the localhost port 30. Um, Pretty cool. I like the UI. It's not bad. So we're just debugging it right now. It doesn't actually have, so when you go to here and you type in create a thumbnail that's flashy saying go Gemini, um, it currently doesn't generate it. It just chooses from one of these styles. So clearly there's an integration issue with we're using Open Router. Open Router is the API we're using for connecting the model. So we're going to be using Gemini 3 Pro Preview. If we go to models here and scroll down, Nano Banana Pro, the image preview came out yesterday. It's amazing. It works really freaking good, and it doesn't mess up letter text. So text comes out perfectly. And as you can see, if we go back to the home page, I mean, this is text coming from it. Thumbnails that actually click. Stop struggling with Photoshop. Our AI analyzes your video concepts and generates viral worthy thumbnails in seconds. Like it made this, like this is really freaking good. Um, Obviously, it'd be nice if these are clickable, but they're not. So it's a work in progress. So that's what we're here to do today. We're going to keep editing it, and it's probably going to be done here pretty soon. Um, yeah. So we've got another project I'm working on, which is a predictive dialer, which is a huge project. If we go into here, if you look at how big this project is, Claude has been just chunking away at this thing. I mean, it is massive. It's got so many MD files for descriptions on how to important steps. I mean, everything. So this is a huge project with Claude. If you look at, I mean, if we go to the .m file, the production one, I mean, there's so much that's in here, it's insane. So there is a lot going on here. Um, we might dive into this here soon. I don't know. We'll see what we get to on the thumbnail generator. Yeah, so I don't think we have anybody live in this video. I don't think so. Sure be cool if we did. Yeah, no, we don't have anybody live. So, cool. But I'll keep chatting. So, I asked Claude to add a model selector. So, in the thumbnail generator, you can select what model you want to use. And for now, we're going to use Nano Banana because it's the best one. It'll be the main one. I'll see what other we go over to Open Router. We can check and see what other models there are for image generation. So, image, yeah. So, we'll add a free feature. We'll probably add a handful of these. Yeah, we'll add GPT. We'll add this one. We'll add this one. We'll put this one as a free one. We'll put this one, and we'll put this one. I forgot I pay for Perplexity. Perplexity. Perplexity makes some decent UIs too. It's not as good. Whoa. Oh, that's an ad. Sign in to Perplexity. Tasks are now available in spaces. Schedule upcoming recurring tasks for any space. Automate research reports and updates for you and your team. That's pretty cool. Sweet. Uh, what's the best way to create? What's the easiest way to integrate a new UI into Next.js application? What are the main tech stacks involved in a Next.js application? Because I don't really know much about. I know that Next.js is the top of like what to use right now. Um, so pick a UI library, install the library, main tech stacks. So okay, Redux, I know that. React, that's the back end. Mongo, Vercel, or Docker. Um, what is Gina AI and how does it integrate into CS applications? I love how you can just put typos here and it just works. Design for building and scaling applications, particularly those involve search, embeddings, and multimodal processing. Hmm, okay. Adding cutting-edge AI search and data processing features with integration patterns. How much is Gina AI? Let's see how this is going. You see my face, I'm vaping some. All right.
thumbnail images and it uses NB2 to create up to 7 4K.
Testing generator. Flibbertig, Flibbertig betting. Flibbertiga betting. Is that even a word? It's got to be a word because it pulls from words, but I got to look up what this is. What is Flibbertiga betting? Liberty. Thanks to behavior characteristics of Flibbertigabet, which is a whimsical, flighty, or overly talkative person. Since someone who chats a lot, jumps between topics, and whose conversation is seen as silly or lacking substance. The term is often used sometimes with a humorous or critical tone. How is it pronounced? That is the strangest word. That's my new favorite word. Flibbertigibbet. Flib-er-tigibbet. Like flip, but B flib, a quick unstressed or sounds like T jib it. Flibbertigit. Flibbertigibetting. Flibbertigit. Flibbertigibet. Flibbertigibet. Flib. Flibbertigibet. Flibbertigibetting. Flibbertigibetting. Say that 10 times fast. Flibbertigibetting, flibbertigibetting, flibbertigibet, 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 yeah, flibbertigibet. All right, it's a new favorite word, flibbertigibet. You are such a flibbertigibet. All right, let's see how she did. Oh, it was require a lock. We got one error. We've got the fix. Let me clean up the multiple dev layers. All right. All right. Boondoggling. Flibbertigibet and boondoggling and Oh my goodness. All right. Let's generate. Well, it's at least it's got models in there. So create a thumbnail with the title Next JS Rocks. Unexpected end at JSON. Unknown. All right, copy. Let's open this here. See if we get the same error. Create a thumbnail. JSON rocks, because that's the issue. One issue. Copy. All right. thumbnail in a few seconds. We got error. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I've got my API key in there. Let's see if I got any funds in there. Got a few bucks in there. Bum, bottom, 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 bottom. Levitate, 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 levitate. The API code has been updated with better error handling. Please try generating an image again. Be able to see the details of there. Okay, so let's try it again for its error. Create a robust tomato thumbnail. Okay, user not found. Says user not found. I wonder if it has to do with logins. Well, this is a testing one, so user should be found. Yep. No. Switch to different. No. No. I already put my API key in .m.local. The issue is OpenWriter is rejecting it with user not found. It might be expired or invalid. Mm, yeah, it is. Yep. Uh, leave blank. Added a new API key. Check now. So it should work now. Now wait for me to test. All right, let's try it again. Create a thumbnail with tomatoes and bananas and a monkey. It's not a valid model. Black Forest Labs. Um, OpenWriter. Okay, so models. Okay, so that one. Command Shift R. Okay, so perfect. All right, create a thumbnail with a banana and a tomato with a giant jar of basil falling. That's a plus. That's Here we go. No, the image generated does not sh um the image generated does not show up. It shows a template image. Check UI for issue. I wonder if we can download the image. Models you have access to. Open router, image. Only use remove the option to select a model. Just use Gallivanting. I know for sure. Sprouting. That sure is a lot. Perfect. You fixed it. Sweet. Now we got a cool image generator. Mm. So cool. We actually got this bad boy working. So let's check. A lot of downloads. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we're going to add a upload feature. Let's see what it does. Levitate, 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 levitate. Cool. And it matches too. Looks good. And then next we're gonna make it Vercel so we can host it on Vercel. In the meantime, let's upload, create a similar image, but change the text to say Claude code made a next JS thumbnail generator. Let's see what it does. Claude Code made a Next.js thumbnail generator. Look at that. Download. Looking good. Yeah. All right. Make it to where the guy's eyes are looking at the camera. Yeah. Cool. I wonder how it looks on iOS or on the phone. Oh yeah. Yep. No, he looks crazy. But it worked. Let's say he looks crazy. Close his eyes a little and make the smile bigger with wider teeth. Oh my gosh. Um, the image looks like he's showing off his teeth. Close the lips more and make it look like a natural smile. Oh man. All right. My skin ain't doing very good. All right, so I just created this Next.js application using Claude code and Cursor. I didn't even use Cursor. I just used Cursor as an IDE. I basically asked well, originally I started off, I asked, so this created this AWS application using Claude code and this is Cursor as an IDE. Well, originally I started off. So you're not going to believe this. I made this application using AI alone. I just put in, so I used Gemini. Gemini made the UI, it made this beautiful UI, and then I just put it in, asked the prompt was basically create a UI, UX, Next.js, React app for a thumbnail generator with a prompt window, homepage, etc., stored in a single file. Stored in a single file is a code here. I just copied this code, I pasted into the terminal for Claude Code, and I said make an app. And I've been working on it for a little bit, and this is the app it made right here. Let's go in right there. Let's see. So it took my image right there and I made it, it's a thumbnail generator. So I went, let's click generate thumbnail because we're changed the prompt a little bit. Let's see what it does. We made that. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh, there we go. Yep. Close the mouth. There was too much teeth. Yeah. So if you want to get this app, it'll be, you can just post a comment, say you want the application. I'll send you a link to it. You can get it to create thumbnails just like this. Oh, thumbnail disappeared. To create thumbnails just like that. Mm. Open card and a push tab. Peel back long for free to complete tear off top of card and go. Mhm.